Let me get you the link right away. Or personally after now, just send me a mail. Okay, Uche also said he does not have the link, so send me a mail after now. Okay, let me send you my email. Okay, just send a mail. That's the YouTube broadcast. So sorry, guys. Okay, so good. Okay, just send the mail to this. If you don't have, send it to info@mayconceptsolutions.com. info@mayconceptsolutions.com. Great. So the first thing you need to understand about Facebook is that Facebook is being designed over time. People really don't know the reason why Facebook is making large money the way they do. And one of the major sources of income for Facebook is Facebook advertising. So when you advertise on Facebook, you are bound to pay more. So you need to learn several ways to let you pay more, pay less rather. You need to learn several ways to let you pay less. Okay, my name is Maya Wawolabi. I'm the CEO of Make Concept Solutions, and I'm super excited to have you guys here. And the main focus of this training is to teach you on how to optimize your Facebook advert, that you will be able to pay less while you're advertising. Okay, so the first slide. Facebook advertising is one of the biggest platforms on social media advertising platform, and Facebook generates huge revenue for their apps. As I talk to you at the moment, I tell people that Facebook has the most analyzed data. Even Google does not have such analysis. So what it means is that, okay, great. Thank you so much, Joseph. Okay, great. Okay, good. So Facebook has the largest analyzed data. What it means is that you can have people in several locations. Okay, you can advertise for people in Ikeja, you can advertise for people in Songo, you can advertise for people in Lekki, you can advertise for people in strategic area, which you cannot do on Google. So for the fact that these data are analyzed with ages, with locations, with their interests, Facebook has got that. And that is why everyone who is into business must step up their game to use Facebook. One of my clients was in my office yesterday. I was sharing with me how he has made a lot of money using Facebook. Okay, and with that, on Facebook alone, he has done transactions of over 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. And I was really happy with him because he has learned how to optimize his advert. So guys, you need to learn how to optimize your advert so that you can spend less and you can make a lot of money. Okay, I have got some people raising up their hand. Just send in your messages into the chat box and I'll be here to answer you. Okay, good. So the next point you need to also know that Facebook has several places that the advert appears. So adverts can appear on news feeds desktop, on mobile feeds desktop. It can also appear on Facebook desktop on the right column. So these are the places where your advert can show. There are other places that has just been launched. Through Facebook, you can advertise on Instagram. Through Facebook, you can advertise on what is called instant articles. Instant article means that if you have a blog running, if you can see my screen, type in 1. If you can see the slide, guys, please type in 1. Let me be sure everybody can see the slide. Fantastic. Okay, so Facebook lately launched what is called instant article. With instant article is for people who post their blog post on Facebook. So Facebook do not want people to go away from their platform. So with instant article, you will realize that when you click to read an article, a blog article on Facebook, it loads on Facebook interface. So they don't want you to go outside their platform, and that is what is called instant article. So another platform also that they've just launched is called Audience Network. Audience Network is the fact that the other platform that Facebook or have access to place adverts on. So for example, you have Google Advert, Google Advert. Google Advert publishes their advert on the people who have signed up for Google AdSense. So, but for this, it's going to be shown on the site that Facebook has access to. Okay, so those are the places where these adverts are being shown. So, what are the ways that you can benefit from Facebook advert? Number one, it improves your brand awareness. I tell people that if you're just coming on board using Facebook page, you need to first advertise your site, your Facebook page, using brand awareness, letting people know that there is a site that is doing what you're doing, so that people can know, to understand, is that there's what is called upward trend click-through rate. This is the click-through rate that has happened to your advert. Facebook ad click-through rate is also increasing steadily as Facebook improves its advertising tools and businesses. So you need to also learn how to use this appropriately. And in this class, I'm going to show you how to increase your the tools and the strategy to increase your click-through rate. Fine-tune and precise targeting. A lot of us just place advert and we fail to narrow down our advert. With Facebook advert, you can know how to show your advert to a particular audience. For example, I'm having a training next month. All I need to do is to advertise for the people in that location. I won't advertise to places that are not related to what I am doing. So I will advertise to people that are around the location. Imagine me doing a training in Abuja. My training is in Abuja, and I'm only focusing on the people that is just here in Lagos. That is the wrong audience. So everybody type in right audience. Everybody type in right audience. Type in right audience, everybody. Audience, fantastic, great. The determinant of your advertising advert success is based on your right audience, and you need to do the research before placing it using insight to audience insight. With audience insight, you can know your right audience. Very, very important. Okay, good. The next point is you have a large mobile audience. A lot of people don't know that they need to harness the use of mobile audience. I tell you, sometimes some of my advice, I target people on mobile alone. I target people strictly on mobile alone. Why? Because the research has given to us that after Facebook released their revenue, after Facebook came up with their mobile app, their revenue increased by 70%, 81%. And that is fantastic, guys. That's fantastic. So advertising on Facebook mobile is very, very important. Mobile traffic is becoming more important as smartphone penetration continues to increase and 4G network expand. Facebook has over 800 million users that access the mobile app on daily basis. Guys, you need to harness your mobile audience. Very, very important for you to grow. Okay, very, very important for you to grow. Number 5 of the benefit of Facebook advert is extensive analysis. Extensive analysis. Facebook also does not skip on analytics and reporting. You need to know the performance of your advert. If your advert is doing well or not. If your advert is not doing well, guys, you need to know why it is not doing well. Okay. One of the things I tell people that they fail to understand is this analysis. Watch this. For every advert you do, there's what is called relevance score. And what are the things that determine your relevance score is? What are the things that determines your relevance score? Number 1 is your target audience. Now, if my event is happening in Lagos, as I shared earlier, and I'm advertising to people in Abuja, that is a wrong advert. So the relevance score will be low. Also, if I am advertising to the wrong audience interest, guys, if I'm advertising and from the last analytics I had, I was showing some of my students, I showed them that the audience has to go with what you're selling. So if you're selling a ladies bag, your audience interest should be people who love fashion. If you're selling a training on digital marketing, your audience should be people who have interest in digital marketing. Okay? If your audience is if your product, I'm looking for another product. If your product is selling a car, the audience interest will people who love driving cars or who has a car. So these are the things that determine your relevance score. And guess what, guys? If the relevance score is less than 5, okay, let me just say that your relevance score ranges between 5 to 10. So if your relevance score, 0 to 10. So if your relevance score is less than 0, if your relevance score is less than 5, your advert will be high. Your advert, what they will charge you, will be high. So you should make sure your relevance score starts from 6. If you have 6, you have 7, the higher it is, the better for you. So after doing the advert for one of these particular clients, the advert rate was 0.005, that is 5 pence. And he said, what have I done? I have only targeted the right people that needs the advert. So per time, when you're doing Facebook advert, you need to do the relevance score right. So 1, what determines your relevance score is your target audience. 2, the audience interest. Be very, very sure of this. Another thing that will that goes a long way to help is call frequency. Frequency need to be low. What it means is that if I run an advert, if I run an advert and just the advert is to a wrong audience, Facebook, it will keep running the advert to people, and the more they do not respond, the more your advert increases. So you must make sure that your relevance score is between the range of 1.2. Once it is more than 1.2, Facebook will charge you more. Facebook will charge you more. So what you now do, the conclusion of this is that relevance score be high and your frequency be low. This gives you what? This gives you cheap, or rather, let me not use cheap, less charges. That's the conclusion. If then if your relevance score is less than 5, your frequency will be high. And once your frequency is high, that these people are not taking decision, then your Facebook advert will be expensive. Guys, if this is clear, come on, type in 1, guys. If this is clear, guys, don't type in 1. Great. Come on, type in 1 if that is clear. Fantastic. Awesome. That's good. So you need to find a way all the time to make your advert very, very cheap. And to get it very cheap, you need to work on your relevance score. Sometimes your images goes a long way to show how relevant it's going to be, how your relevance score is going to be. So with your extensive analytics, you will be able to see the metrics of what is happening to your advert. Okay, so what are the tips? Number 1, use optimized images. Number one, use optimized images. You need to understand that images goes a long way to show expression of how people will respond to your images, to your advert. A lot of people do not want to spend on their images. You have on YouTube, on Google, you can get good and better images. Visuals appeal to people and you must make sure that you have them optimized per time. Number one, your images must be very clear. It must be relevant to that which you are selling. Must be relevant to that which you're selling. It must be right size. Some of us don't know the size of our images. Once you're advertising on Facebook, your ad size, so your image size must be 1200 pixel by 6 to 8 pixel. Very key. If you don't have this might affect your advert, your image optimization. Very, very key. Another point you need to also do is to provoke the right emotions. People, once they see good good designs, good images, you see them like, you see them share, and goes a long way to let Facebook know that people are engaging your images. All this helps your click-through rate. This helps your click-through rate, and the click-through rate determines the conversion on your Facebook ad. Because if they don't take action, you will not be able to see the result that you are aiming for. You will not be able to see the result that you are aiming for. If that is clear, guys, please type in 1. I want to be sure we are getting this. That anytime you're doing your next Facebook advert, your images must be clear. Number 2, it must be highly relevant. Okay, if you are selling shoe, you should not put in a baby there. If you're selling a baby's cloth, you should not put in an adult cloth. All these are very, very important. And I've told you the right size. It must be right. It must be 1200 by 628 pixels. Those are the right sizes. The next point is that you must provoke the right emotions with your image. Okay, so very, very important. Use a clearly defined call to action. Guys, very important. A lot of people do not know the importance of call to action. Guys, you need to know that the importance of call to action is to let people react to what you want them to do. If I want a train, if I'm doing a campaign for or training, I tell them click now to register. If I'm inviting them for an event, click now to book your seat. For seat reservation, click here now. Those are the things that makes people, because some of these people are visitors and they just get to your website. They are visitors, they don't know what to do. Okay, let's do it this way. Imagine you living in a duplex, and in your duplex a visitor just came into your sitting room, or rather just came to your entrance. If you don't tell him to come in and you don't show him the path to go, the customer or the visitor will not know what to do. So the right thing for you to do is to let them know what to do. So you instruct them, click here now, drop your email, Call, talk to an expert. All of these things are what makes the customer. All of these things is what makes the visitor take the decision. Very, very important, and this must be there. Your Facebook ad should be a clear call to action. Let users know exactly what you want them to do next. Some of the examples of call to action: click to learn more, download free report, want to learn digital marketing. You need to let them know all this. Okay. Facebook also offers built-in call to action buttons. Okay, and this includes book now, contact us now, sign up now, and we have a lot of them. We also have on Facebook call now. Call now means that the person will be able to dial your number instantly, and that is a lot of work. Good to have you, really one. Good to have you, Chris and Noisy. Mr. Chris, it's been a while. How you doing, sir? Good to have you around, sir. Okay. Thanks for joining. So, all of these are very, very important that you let your visitors know, especially when they get to your website. Very, very detailed. Tell them what to do. Don't say they know. At least they can read English. No. Some of these visitors are new, and you need to let them know. Please, guys, if that is clear, please type in 1. If that is clear, type in 1. Great, that's interesting. Thank you for the follow-up. Now, the next one is target behavior. Use Facebook ad to target interest exclusively. Don't just imagine that my audience are businessmen. Don't just imagine that my audience are people that have a particular interest. As a matter of fact, in most of my classes, I explain what is called audience insight. I spend a lot of time explaining what audience insight is. What are the examples of behaviors you can target on Facebook? Training and publications. People who buy items related to business training and what? And publications. Console gamers and primary browsers. Okay? The primary browser would be Internet Explorer. Some people don't use Internet Explorer again. I think one of the highest browser people use is Mozilla and Firefox. As a matter of fact, you can even go further to target people who are on Android phones. So what it means is that if I'm targeting, if I'm placing an advert, I target people who are on Android phones. These are the ways to make your advert relevant. Very, very, very important. So if you want to have a good relevance score, you need to know what your audience want. I was sharing in one of my classes. I told them, I said, if you have an hotel, you have an hotel and you have about 72 rooms. In one of the 72 rooms, you have an iron in room 52. What it means is that you are the only one that knows that the iron is in room 52. So when a visitor comes to your hotel and it does not ask, that means that the person will search the whole number 1 to 51 before it gets to room 52. You are the only one that tells the visitor, the customers, where the iron is, because you are the owner of the hotel. So what it means is that Facebook is the only one that can tell you what people are doing on their site. So you do not think for Facebook. You need to ask, do your research using what is called audience insight. And with audience insight, you will be able to know what people are going after. And by the time we go practical now, I'm going to show you how to use audience insight. Come on, guys, if you're super excited, come on, show some love, type in I'm excited. Come on, type in I'm excited about the revelations we're opening up to you today. Come on, guys, type in I'm excited. If you're learning, great, great, great. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Wow, instant. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Fantastic. Fantastic. So that you will be able to understand how this works. Because Facebook is the owner of their platform, and they are the only one that can tell you the kind of audience that responds to any type of advert. And that is why it is what is working. The next point is you can schedule your ad. Facebook allows you to segment your ad by days and hours. What it means is that Ellie said, excited I am. Thank you. Okay. You can schedule your ad. If the campaign does not perform well at several hours, then you can customize the hours you want the campaign to run. For example, if I'm running a lead generation campaign, what I do is that I check out the period at which people are signing up. If people are signing up between the hour of 12 and 4, that means that my ad does not need to run for the other hours. Then I can focus on 12 and 4. And that's the most fantastic thing about Facebook. If you decide to use day and hour pattern, budget and the scheduling section. So that's the description to get this sorted out, guys. Number 5 is that you get direct traffic to relevant landing page. I'm advertising one of the products, one of my products, and guess what, guys? The landing page is ready. That's one of the issues I have with some people. They want to do Facebook advert and they don't have a landing page. When you do campaigns, you have a landing page. The purpose of the landing page is to describe what you want them to do further. Most times the kind of advert that you will do on Facebook does not show the visitors or the audience what they should do, and you need to show them. You need to tell them what to do. For example, we're having a digital marketing workshop next week Saturday, and next week Saturday we already have a landing page, and the person gets to the landing page and the person registers, and after reading through what he wants. Okay, so landing page is very, very important. So everybody type in I will. Okay, type in landing page is important, guys. Type in landing page is important. Everybody type in landing page is important. Type in landing page is important. So when you're doing a Facebook advert, great, thank you so much. When you're doing a Facebook advert, then there's need to have a landing page. Landing page could be for collections of data. Landing page could be for people to sign up. There must be a page you're taking them to. Okay. Chris Anoise said landing page is very, very important. That is it. And why I'm telling you to type this is because it's a conscious effort, and you know. Okay. Adelby said, what is landing page? Okay, landing page is a one-page system that describes what you are talking about. How do you get one? You need to have one, especially when you have a website, it's going to be attached with it. Let me show you guys a sample of a landing page. Let me show you guys a sample of a landing page. Now this is a landing page. You all notice that on this page, nothing shows. There is no menu. What only shows is the banner for the event, the call to action, and guess what? Where they will register. This is a good and a simple landing page. And with this, you can see that we have videos on the landing page, and you can get the feedback of what people are talking about the event. This is a good landing page, guys. This is a good landing page. Have I answered your question, Adalbi? Have I answered your question? So landing page is a page that describes or focuses on a particular product. It does not have to be your own page. Definitely, you all know this is our own website, Make Concept Solutions. So this is my website, the company website, and on this company website, this cannot be given as a landing page because there's so much information about it here. But when you come to this other place, there is nothing other than the focused product or services you want people to do or to talk about. Very, very important, guys. Very, very, very important. If that is clear, please type in 1. And that's sure you can get 1. You can get one another. Just call our office line 080-99-9666. I'm going to send that to everyone. If you want that, okay, 080-966-3599. You can call the office line. Someone will attend to you if you need. Okay, you can call that. Okay, at a discounted price. And that will be you like discount card. Okay, I'll give you that for landing page is just 50,000. I'll give it for 25 if you pay today. If you pay today, I'll give it for 25,000. I'm going to integrate it with your database. You're going to integrate it with your database. Okay, free of charge. Today, if you pay today, if you pay Monday, tomorrow, you pay 50,000. Okay, call the line and somebody will attend to you right away. Okay, so let's get back to work. So you, as a Facebook advertiser, you need to take people from Facebook, because tomorrow, if there is a problem, and that site, for example, Facebook crashes, that means that the audience you have been talking to will not be available again. But when you have a landing page, on that landing page, you can collect data. And I tell you, a lot of people, when they register on this page, they go to our database and they are there. They keep getting emails from us for the rest of their life until they opt out and they say they are no more interested. Guys, that is very, very important. So let me get back to my slide. So the relevant landing page, very, very key. So if you're advertising real estate, you should take them to a real estate landing page. If you're advertising training, you should take them to a training page. Very, very key. Number 6 is that set up a remarketing pixel. Everybody say set up remarketing pixel. Type it in there. remarketing pixel. Set up remarketing pixel. Guys, I need you to type in that because it's a conscious effort, and as you do this, it sticks to you. That is why I tell people in my own webinar is interactive. Okay, remarketing pixel is very, very critical for you as an advertiser. What it means is that when the next time when you are placing an advert, you can retarget those who have seen your advert and they've reacted to your advert. That is the power of remarketing pixel. Okay, and how do you do that? You do that on your Facebook by setting up, okay, or pixel. If time permits, I will show you that today. Okay, the time permits. Potential customers who visit your website via any traffic source but did not convert are most likely comparing prices and providers. So what it means is that by the next time they are done, they may have forgotten your business altogether. So this is where remarketing on Facebook comes in. So when you remarket to them, it goes a long, long way. Come on, guys, if that is clear, come on, type in 1. If that is clear, type in 1. If remarketing is clear, type in 1. Fantastic, fantastic, great, great. Uche, great, thank you, thank you. So with that, you can do a lot with your advert. You know, a lot of people say they spend $100 without doing what is called remarketing. It's not fair. That is not how to do Facebook advert. When you're doing Facebook advert, you create a remarketing pixel. Number 7 is that you split test different version of ad. If you have split tested your advert before, come on, type in yes. If not, type in no. Okay, Ayodeji said I should okay. Oh, almost everybody have not split test before. Ellen said she has. Okay, split testing means that you create one image, but it has 2 designs. You are creating one advert, but it has 2 views. So it has split A and split B, advert A and advert B. Advert A means that advert A could be a woman with a baby. Advert B could be a man with a baby. So when you send for the advert, you will notice that the 2 of them will get visitors, but the one that converts more is the one that you will retain. That is what is called split testing. Okay, and some of the things you will consider when split testing is the image you are using, the color of the palette, so the color of the image, the call to action that you are using, the headline that you are using, and the ad copy. What are ad copies? Ad copies are the write-up about the advert. The headline is what is the catchphrase, the phrase that allow the people to take action. So these 5 points, you will create 2 of them, so that when anybody is taking action, any of the 2, they will be able to take action and they would see. So if excuse me, if 5 people takes action, on split test A and 20 people take action in split test B, what it means is that split test B is going to work more than split test A. If that is clear, guys, type in 1. Great. Thank you, Aline. Uche, thank you. Okay. So, not entirely clear. I have a question. Okay, Mr. Christian, what's your question, sir? Okay, the question is, can a particular person see both ad? Yes, it's possible that a particular person see the advert. Okay, it's possible. It's possible that one person see the two advert, but you'll be so surprised that one, they will follow one and who follow the other. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Okay, let me see what we can do to show us some of these things that we're talking about. Come on, guys, if you are super excited, come on, type in I'm excited. Come on, type in I'm excited. Great. Fantastic. So when you have a new brand, okay, you do a brand awareness. If you're doing, if you have a landing page, you do traffic, and if you're selling something online, you do conversion. Okay, so I'm going to do traffic. And you can see what is called split testing. Use this ad campaign to split test the strategy. So this is where you click to split test. And once I click on split test and I click on set ad, what it means, I can create two different types of campaign, as I explained to you earlier. What do you want to test? Delivery option, placement option, audience, who, test out different audience targeting strategy compare. So what it means is that if I want to do delivery option, you can use this to compare how people are responding to your what? To your advert using delivery optimization. But audience is, if I'm targeting two different, I want to target business owners, business owners, and I also want to target entrepreneurs. So if I target business owners and I target entrepreneurs, what will happen? So if I target A and I target B, the response goes a long way to show how this works. Okay, then the third one is placement. Test how your placement strategy works. So I can test people on mobile and I can test people on desktop. So what it means is that I can say I want my advert to be on the desktop, or I want my advert to be on the laptop. So the response will determine where the advert I will do what? I will select. So at the end of the day, I can select the splitted budget. Okay, I'll select if I want to split test. Okay, I just want to spend 3,000. So I'll spend 1,500. 1,500. I will let the advert to run for 1 week, and that's a lot. That's a lot. If it's a long-term product, if it's a long-term product, okay. But if it is just a product that will be happening next week, you don't need to do a long-term split testing. The next thing is you click on continue. Okay, I didn't select the options I'm trying to split test. So what next is this is what will happen to A, my advert A. This is what will happen to my advert B, because we're talking about delivery. So I want to check if impression will work or link. People that click on the links will work. So here I'll pick links. Here I'll pick impression. Come on, guys, if you're excited about this revelation, come on, type in 1, guys. Type in 1. Come on, guys, type in 1 if you're excited about this. Okay, great. Wow, interesting. So now, any of these, I'm going to click on test my app. So I can add another split test, or I'll just go ahead and fill in the details. So since I'm talking about delivery, the next point you also need to do is to be conscious of the interest. You need to be sure of the kind of interest you are following and you're placing. Don't worry, Ellen, you get the replay. You get the replay. I don't want the video to be longer than this, okay? So sorry, Ellen, but you will get the replay, okay? So you can watch that over and over again. So I can pick Ikeja here. You want to know everything. Okay, so I want to target Ikeja. So it loads up and I do Ikeja Lagos. So that is for the location that I want the training to be. You can see at this side it's telling me with my Lagos, with my Ikeja, I can advertise to 15 million people in Ikeja. So I can pick business. So you keep business. You see business, we have interest. Business, you have interest. The next one is business to business interest. So you can select the one that you are after. And this is what I'm saying. Don't forget we selected delivery option. You can also select interest. When you select interest, it's going to be that it is interest that you will be test running with. And with that, you can show how that will move. I don't want to bore you with all that. Let's come to the next place. This is Facebook, and it's telling you you can show it on mobile or you can show it on desktop. I use both, but when I'm using both, I remove side, right column, and I remove audience column. And with that, I go to the next page. You put in your budget. Since you have said that before, you click on continue. So with that, I can now upload my image. Now, this is what I was drawing your attention to, that the image must be you can see the dimension of the image, 1200 and 628. This is very, very, very key. Okay, and I tell you guys, these are few things that are critical for you to learn how to optimize your advert. Okay, now I need to go to the advert that I have placed before. Do I have advert on this account? So this is a new account, so I need to change it. I have several accounts for advertising. That's my challenge with some of this past record. Some of my past record has been deleted. I need to get a screenshot. Let me get a screenshot for you guys. And that's why you have to a minute. Let me get you a screenshot. So I can use that to explain what I'm talking about. So FA, let me do this. Okay. Come on, guys. I need questions from you. Questions? Questions from you. Minute, guys. Okay, we are good now. So good. Another thing you need to also know, guys, is that videos are more engaging. Everybody say videos are good. Type in videos are good. Everybody, if you're there, type in videos are good. Type in videos are good. This is one of the accounts that I have. And guess what, guys? Look at the cost of anybody that watched the video is 1 penny. 1 penny. So for 6,000 people who watched it, I've only paid $6 for 6,000 people that watched the video. I have only paid $6,000. $6. Come on. For 12,000 people that watched it, I've only paid $12. Guys, when you know how this is done, come on, guys. If you are excited about this, just type in 1, guys. Just type in 1. These are screenshots of my adverts. These are screenshots of my adverts. Doing an advert for that is cheap as low as 1 cent. This is as low as 4 cents. As low as 4 cents, guys. 4 cents. You have another one as low as 5 penny. This is what is called Facebook advert. Okay, Facebook advert. Super excited. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I think I have another question. How does one upload a video using a link? On Facebook, you don't need to upload using a link. All you just need to do is you upload the video itself. Okay, you upload the video itself. Okay, you don't need to upload using a link. Great. So to round up, next week we are having a digital marketing workshop, and I'm super happy to let you know that this is going to be great Okay, 50% discount is meant to be what you will enjoy. But for the people on this webinar, you get it. You get it for 10,000 naira if you register today. Next week Saturday, you're welcome, Mr. Ayo. You're welcome. Next week Saturday, this training is for 50,000. But for the people on the workshop, you can get it for 10,000 naira. Okay? If you are interested, before I leave it, before we round up, you're paying today. You're paying today. Okay? Which of the currency do you use to advertise? I have an account for Naira, I have an account for dollar. You can use any of the two. I have an account for Naira, I have an account for dollar. Okay. So, but for this training, I want just for 10 people. I have just 10 people slot. I'll pay 10,000 today for this training. Coming up next week Saturday. Guys, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. I'll train myself. I'll open you up to all of this. And I need you to make your payment today. That word, please. Okay? For anyone who is registering today, you'll get access to a lot there are offers, but the offer is today. I will teaching you. You'll be in class with me for about 6 to 8 hours just today. So if you are interested, just pick up the phone and call this number right away, the same office line, and somebody will attend to you right away. Or you call, you do a transfer to our company's account. Okay, the number is here already. So when you call someone, call right away. Before I end the call, you'll be able to enjoy. That is over 40%, 70% discount, 10,000 naira for a 50,000 class. Okay, make your payment now. If you're paying tomorrow, it's 50,000. 25,000, which is 50% discount. You need to pay now to enjoy. Come on, if you're interested, come on, type in 1 and call that number right away to lock your space. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fantastic. Call that number. You go to www.makeconceptsolutions.com and register. DM workshop. DM workshop. Go there and register now, but you have to pay the 10,000 today. If you pay it, good, congratulations. You blocked your seat and you have saved yourself of 15,000 naira more on the 50% discount just for today. I'm super happy. If you're picking that offer, come on, type in 1. Let me be sure so that we can round up the class right away. Thank you so much. The replay will be available for you to learn this over and over again. If you're picking the offer now, type in 1. Let me be sure of the people picking it and let them. Fantastic. Wow. Great. Fantastic. Awesome. Super. Okay, just call that line and keep your slot. Thank you so much, guys. Feel free to call any of the line. I take a bow here and I'll talk to you some other time. Bye-bye for now. You're welcome, Ellen. You're welcome, Ellen. Everybody, thank you. God bless you.